number 86, David Pitaka. And after that, we talked to car number 60. The driver of car number 60 is David Hughes, about the protest 2 weeks ago. Here's what both of them had to say. Tonight we're standing here with late model driver David Pitaka. David's driver car number 86 out here in the late model division. Been having a real good year. David, what kind of sponsors do you have on this car?
Well, this year we've got Ronnie Q's Paint Designs. We've got Bear's Performance Plus. We got Charlie Levicki Sand and Gravel.
Now, what do these sponsors actually do for you? Do they give you in-pocket money, or do they come over and do work on your car? Just exactly what?
Well, like Ronnie Q, he done the paint job on the car at the beginning of the year. He comes over and touches it up when we have something real major that's gone wrong. Like, we've already replaced the body on it once this year, and he's been over and he took care of that for us. We just furnish him with the supplies, and he takes care of the rest.
Well, what kind of car is this? Tell me about the chassis and the body.
Okay, this is a 1987 IROC Z-style NDRA legal body, and it's on a 4-year-old Timmons chassis built up in Wichita, Kansas.
What kind of horsepower are you running?
Well, horsepower is hard to say on one of these. 355 cubic inch, you're probably talking anywhere with 4.5 to 600 horses.
Now I'm going to bring up another subject. 2 weeks ago out here, we had a protest.
Yes, we did.
Now we're doing this for the fans because all you fans out there don't know what's going on. Can you tell me what that amounted to?
All it was it was just a tire rule that is stated in the rule book that a tire cannot be over 96 inches around. That's in circumference at a minimum of 10 pounds of air. And I just wanted to see how big the tire really was. It came out a little smaller than I thought it was.
What did it come out to be?
It came out at 96 3/4 inches on 6 pounds of air, and the rules state it has to be measured on a minimum of 10. So I think if we'd have probably put her up to 10, she'd have it has still been too big, but we still caught it at 3/4 of an inch too big.
So, like you say, the line's got to be drawn somewhere, and it does say in the rule book, 96 inches.
96 inches.
So,
it wasn't done just to be... We just done it to see how big the tire really was.
Satisfy your curiosity.
Well, yeah. Like I said before, it came out a little smaller than what I expected. I have nothing against David Hughes, and I enjoy racing with him. He's a heck of a good guy. We've helped each other out, and I hope we can still continue it.
So are you ready to race tonight? You got everything in good shape?
Yeah, I think we do. We fiddled around on it a little bit this week. We didn't have a whole lot to do, but I think we're pretty well set up for tonight.
Well, David, I'd like to wish you a lot of luck tonight. Thanks for talking to us. Appreciate it. Thank you, David. We're standing here with David Hughes tonight. Everybody probably knows David's been absent out here for a couple of weeks because of a protest. David, you want to tell us a little something about that?
Yeah, it was kind of a bad deal. We got protested on tire circumference, which is the amount around the tire, the distance, which is almost 8 foot, be 96 inches. And race tires, rubber's elastic, and it takes heat and they'll grow. Ken had told our tire man that a tire, if it was 96 before the race, that he could live with an inch. Being an inch too big. We got protested, ours was 3/4, and he couldn't live with it.
Okay, now what I've been told here by Kent and by David Pitaka was it was 3/4 of an inch at 6 pounds.
It was 3/4 of an inch. They didn't have not only did they not have a tape measure, a tire pressure gauge when they come over, they did not. They brought a 1/2 inch tape measure, which will go click, click, click. It will not even measure the tire accuracy. They did not know how much it had in it.
They didn't know anything about the tire pressure?
They did not know anything about it, what I told them.
So what does this do to you?
It set us out a week, and it's going to hurt us for point-wise. We're far enough ahead, I think, on no year. If we don't have any trouble, we'll be all right. But it was just a bad deal. I wish it had never happened.
Well, that's kind of the same feelings I got from over there at the Pitaka pit. But, of course, it has happened. What kind of feelings does this give you towards Pitaka and Tim Johnson?
Oh, it's one of them deals where, I don't know, it's not a good feeling, it's not going to be. He had the option, if he felt that bad about it, all he'd had to say is, it's 3/4 of an inch, let's call the deal off. But, they didn't, and he won his first feature. Proud of him.
That's real true. Now, we know, every one of us know that you're not the type of driver to go out there and try to get revenge on the track. That's just not your style.
No, there won't be any revenge there. Something else I'd like to comment on, too. He just kind of got a reputation of an outlaw track. They never puff anybody. They never weigh anybody. If they do weigh somebody, they run you across the scales, and then they ask you what size motor you got. It's a run what you brung track, you know. We've always run as close as we could to the rules, and you know, we got caught. It's just one of them deals that happened.
Yeah, well, it's definitely in the rules, the 96 inches. There's no doubt about that. And rules are made for a reason.
Yeah. I'd like to also say, you know, the rules in the past have always said, always had like a 96 with a 2-inch tolerance. And you can call the people at Goodyear. We talked to the people at Goodyear this week. He said there's no way that you can, the engineers don't know what size the car is going to grow after it takes heat. So, you know, you're right, we should have been on 92-inch rubber, you know, but we weren't. We thought we were understanding we were correct, but we weren't, so we're ready now.
With the week layoff, you're probably ready to race tonight.
Oh yeah, I think we are. I hope nothing rusted up or anything, but we checked the car out, so hopefully we'll be ready to run.
So I found out you're going to be starting at the back tonight.
Oh yeah, they changed that deal too, so we'll be at the back, but it's no biggie.
You're used to starting there?
Yeah, I get nervous on the front, so we'll come from the back, try to come from the back in winter.
Well, David, good luck tonight. Don't let this thing bother you. Just get out there and do your job.
Okay, yeah, we're just going to race.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You bet, thank you.
Coming out of turn 4 now, the flag man looks him over. Doc Recknagel takes him into turn number 1. The early advantage. Followed close by David Pitaka, Aubrey Swan, Bill McMurtry, and David Hughes. David Hughes moving up on the outside. Trying to move up to 3rd. Getting up alongside of Bill McMurtry. He takes over 4th. Now getting underneath Aubrey Swan to take over 3rd is car number 60, David Hughes. Doc Recknagel stretching his lead out there. Now Aubrey Swan moving underneath of David Hughes. Not able to get him yet. David Hughes now slips underneath of David Pitaka. Not all the way, they're side by side going to turn number 3. David gets out of shape. He loses it in turn number 3. That drops him back to last once again. David Pitaka now in 2nd place.
Your leader out of turn 4, Dr. E.J.
Down the backstretch with a real good lead. And we have another spin out in turn number 2. That's David Hughes. Flag man gives them the green flag. Once again, Doc Recknagel takes the lead. Aubrey Swan trying to challenge David Pitaka for 2nd place. Oh, David Pitaka spins out on the front straight. Oh, David Hughes and David Pitaka get together down there. Uh-oh.
David Pitaka got together and they came out of turn 4.
David Hughes seemed to be having a little talk with Mr. Pitaka. Unhappy about something.
77 car. Lost a little control out of turn 4.
Coming out of turn number 4, looking for the green flag. Your leader, Doc Recknagel. 2nd place, Aubrey Swan. 3rd place, Bill McMurtry. 4th place, car 45, Chuck Owens. Out of turn number 4, Doc Recknagel, your leader. 2nd place, car 77, Aubrey Swan. With a close challenge by Bill McMurtry. 4th place is Chuck Owens. seems to be running awful good tonight. He's opening up that lead once again.
With a pretty good lead now down the back straightaway. Dr. Rick Nagel in third. Operation Swan in second. Bill McMurtry in third.
Looks like these cars are starting to put a nice groove in that track, especially over on the north end. One lap to go. Bill McMurtry trying to get on the inside of car 77. Once again, Aubrey Swan fights off the challenge. Coming out of turn 4 for the last time. Unofficially, looks like your winner's going to be Doc Ricknagel. Second place, car number 85. That's Randy Johnson on the outside of him in car number 1.
David Hughes.
Harvey Bonstead. Inside row number 2, car 4. Alan Marker outside of him. Car number 2, Larry Wheeler. Car 7X, Sonny Truitt. Car number 22, David Flatt Jr. Moving up into his position, 04 is Dale Patterson. Car 52, the Dale Shaw Special from Hennessy, Oklahoma, John Bossa. Car number 7, all the way from Bartlesville, Oklahoma tonight, Richard McGee. Outside of him, Doc Ricknagel. Car 73, Bill McMurtry. Car 86, David Pitaka, able to get back in after that mishap in his heat race. Car 77, Aubrey Swan. Outside of him, car number 81, John Caro. Car 99, or 66, excuse me, is Jim House. Car number 60, after the mishap in his heat race with David Pitaka, able to get back together, that's David Hughes. Car 99, Dennis Morrow. Car 45.
All the drivers, all the classes, all the cars, out of turn.
Chuck Owens.
Everybody on your feet, put your ears.
Flagman takes a look at him. Turns him loose. Early lead going into turn number 2, Harvey Bonstead. Followed by Randy Johnson. Dale Patterson in trouble in turn 3. He's off the track though. First place so far, Harvey Bonstead. Second place, Randy Johnson. Moving up now to challenge for that second place. Car 4, Alan Marker. Currently in 4th, we have a yellow flag out now for the 04 of Dale Patterson. I was down in the pits earlier. They was working over that car number 60. David Hughes had the front end all apart. He's out there on the track untested. He does not know what that front end's going to do for him now.
This will be the last car for...
As is David Pitaka in that car 86. He has not been out on the track since his mishap in the heat race. So both of them are out there driving untested cars.
835. All set on the inside front row.
Back to the original lineup after the mishap. Green flag is out once again. This time, Randy Johnson takes him to turn number 2. Followed close by Alan Marker, Harvey Bonstead, David Flatt Jr., Larry Wheeler. Harvey Bonstead spins out on the back. Looks like we got about 4 cars. And back there, David Pitaka, Chuck Owens, and Dennis Morrow, and Harvey Bonstead. Back to racing action. Looks like they got a complete restart once again.
On the inside.
To set them up one more time, we have Alan Marker, Randy Johnson, Larry Wheeler, Sonny Truitt, John Bossa, Doc Ricknagel, Richard McGee, Aubrey Swan, Bill McMurtry, David Hughes, Jim House, Chuck Owens, Dennis Morrow, Harvey Bonstead, and David Pitaka. This time around, they'll look for the green once again. They get it. Alan Marker takes them down the back straight with the lead. Followed by Randy Johnson, Sonny Truett. Alan Marker in first. Randy Johnson in second. Now being challenged by Sonny Truett, car 7X. Sonny Truett comes out on top. Moves Randy Johnson back to third. Doc Baker fourth. Albert Swan fifth. David Hughes moving up to sixth. Larry Wheeler in seventh. Back straight, Doc Wagnagel gets out of control back there. Aubrey Swan and David Hughes gets around him. Doc slowing on turn 4, trying to get off the track. Flat on the right rear for Doc Wagnagel. So right now we have Alan Marker in first, Sonny Truett pulling up alongside on the inside. The two old boys will win to it head-to-head on a trophy dash. Turn number 2, it's Alan Marker with Sonny Truett trying to find room to get around him. Aubrey Swan in third, David Hughes in fourth, Randy Johnson fifth, Bill McMurtry in sixth. Once again, Sonny Truett trying to get underneath of Alan Marker. Once again, Alan Marker fights him off, gets a little high in turn 2. But still able to hold on to that lead. Sonny Truett once again pulls up underneath. And once again, Alan Marker holds him off. And now Sonny Truett, after Alan Marker gets out of shape, Sonny Truett gets underneath him to take over the lead. Bill McMurtry stops on the front straight with mechanical problems. Race is half over. Right now, your leader is Sonny Truett, second place. Alan Marker, third place in closing. Aubrey Swan, fourth place in closing. David Hughes. Doc Wagnagel coming back on the track now. Now is for second place. Aubrey Swan trying to get up underneath of Alan Marker. Them first floor cars are tight. Sonny Truett getting out of shape. That tightens things up even more. Alan Marker trying to stick that nose down underneath the Truett. Truett fights him off. Once again, anybody's race for first place right now. Aubrey Swan trying to pull up alongside Alan Marker. David Hughes diving low. A whale of a 4-car race going here for first place. Looks like the slower traffic's going to come into play here. The lead cars are moving up on John Bossa, trying to put a lap on him. This is where it gets awful tricky, knowing which route to take. David Hughes now trying to make a move on the outside of Alan Marker for second place. Looks like he may have him. It's close down the back, side by side. David Hughes now taking over that second spot. Now looking for a way around. John Bossa pulls up on the outside. The way it runs down, Sonny Truett, 7X, first place. Car number 60, David Hughes in second. Car number 4, Alan Marker in third. Car 77, Aubrey Swan in fourth. Last lap. 1 lap to go for Sonny Truett. David Hughes close to him, trying to find a way around. David Hughes making a move on the outside. Sonny Truett, David Hughes. It looks like it's going to be. I can't call it. Find out. Hang on just a minute, folks. Somebody else is going to have to call this race for me. We'll wait for an official result here from our...
Ladies and gentlemen, I have been here 5 years, and it's the first time I've ever seen it.
It looks like we're going to have a tie between car number 60, David Hughes, and car number 7, X Sonny Truett.
What a race.
A more exciting finish to an A feature, ladies and gentlemen, you could not want to see. It sounds like it's going to end up in a dead heat, a tie for first place between David Hughes and Sonny Truett. Third place looks like it'll go to Alan Marker, I believe. Fourth place to Aubrey Swan.
They have had a meeting, and they have an extra spotter that we very seldom use. It's called the flag steward. The man on the pole said, car number 7X, Sonny Truett.
They are now giving the race to car 7X from the flag man. That's Gene Olds out there from his viewpoint. Said that 7X, Sonny Truett, won that race with David Hughes in a close second. That's a good way to sign off our show for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time on Dirt Trekking. Late model sitting up front, car number 2, Larry Wheeler. Outside of him, car number 1, Harvey Bonstead. Car 22, David Platt Jr. Car 85, Randy Johnson. Car 52, John Bossa. Car 60, David Hughes.
Back down.
They got a little excited that time. Wasn't quite lined up the way Gene locks them down there. Gene knows, the flag man, that is.
Okay, we're going to give it another try.
He'll take a look at him this time. Gives him the green. Out of turn number number 2. Looks like your leader's going to be Larry Wheeler, second place. David Platt Jr., third place. Randy Johnson, fourth place. John Bossa. David Hughes spins out over there in turn number 1. Larry Wheeler brings him out of turn number 4, still late. Track looks a little slick out there tonight. They put a lot of water on it, but we have had no moisture out here this week. Up in turn number 3, we have a spin. 3 cars involved. That's Randy Johnson, John Bossett, and David Platt Jr. Randy Johnson's back underway, as is John Bossett and David Platt. That'll bunch the cars up once again. This time around, the drivers will be looking for the green flag. Flagman gives it to him. Into turn number 1, your leader is Larry Wheeler. Second place, Harvey Bonstead. Third place, David Hughes. Now looking to get on the top side of Harvey Bonstead. Harvey Bonstead getting underneath the Larry Wheeler. Now David Hughes getting underneath Larry Wheeler, take over second place. Pulling up alongside of Harvey Bonstead. Side by side down the front. Harvey Bonstead doing a good job of fighting him off. Down the front straight. David Hughes looking for room to get around him. Harvey doing a good job out there. Harvey got a little high in turn 4. David Hughes looks to the underneath side. David Hughes takes over first place. Turn 4, your new leader, David Hughes. Second place, Harvey Bonstead. Third place, David Platt Jr. Fourth place, John Bossa. Around, the white flag will be coming out. David Hughes, Harvey Bonstead, David Platt Jr., John Bossa. That's the way they line up. Unofficially, the winner's going to be David Hughes. Second place, Harvey Bonstead. Third place, David Platt Jr. The late model driver, Aubrey Swan. Now, Aubrey, you pull a long ways. Just exactly where do you come from?
From Bartlesville.
What makes you drive over here every Saturday night?
Well, we enjoy the races over here. It's a nice track, and the fans and all of the other drivers and all really make you feel wanted, you know, make you feel like you're deserve coming over here or something, you know.
The second half of the season, you seem to be coming into your own, getting a good second breath. You're doing pretty good.
Well, we finally got a decent motor. It's really nothing fancy, but it's